Welcome to the Music Video Night Podcast, where we watch music videos and deconstruct them into meanings that couldn't possibly be there. I'm Travis.
I'm Jared, and we're not experts in music or videos or getting things out on time.
Look, started a new job, had some stuff come up, plus end of wrestling season, tournaments, all kinds of stuff. I have been swamped. This is my fault, but we're going to get back on track.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yeah, man, you owned it right away. I wasn't going to blame you. I mean,
but it is on me.
It is.
Yeah.
But we weren't going to get there.
But guys, we got another episode for you. How you doing?
I'm good, man. It's been years. It's been a minute since we've done these, and so we're going to get back into it as sloppily as we possibly can.
You mean that with every possible meaning of the word, because I showed up tonight and Jared was in the middle of his own music video night.
Like, we were like
hence the pajamas and hair.
These I can't see my hair, so I'm just gonna take your word. But the pajamas, yeah. So let's go.
He's quite comfortable.
I'm looking dope as hell is what I am. Okay, so our last episode was Moth to a Flame.
Yes.
Anything additional from that?
God, no, I forgot all about it.
Okay, we don't have to. If you don't have anything, you don't have anything.
I really don't. And Swedish House Mafia.
Great. Well, Travis, I saved a little surprise for you.
Oh.
So I'm going to go right to it from my Instagram, okay?
Okay.
I got in contact with Volker Hanwacker.
Okay.
Do you remember who he is?
No.
The director of Sherry Sherry Lady.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and I didn't tell you what I got back.
No, you didn't.
Because I got it today. So I'm about to read
I'm very excited.
what Volker Hanwacker sent us. So he was the director of an episodes ago, the Sherry Sherry Lady video.
Yep.
By Modern Talking. And I asked him what was the inspiration. Tell me a little bit about the behind the scenes. You know, I'm going to let you read it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm excited.
All right, so Travis is going to read it his first time. He's reading this live.
Let's see. Sounds good. Looking forward to it. Riding through the night, Thomas and Dieter find a mysterious house and experience a couple of strange going-ons. We shot on 35mm film in the summer house of a famous 19th century German artist, Franz von Lenbach, which at the time still belonged to his successors. It is situated in southern Bavaria. Our cinematographer was Dietrich Lohmann, the DOP of all early Werner Fassbinder movies. Do you know what that is?
Nope.
I have no idea what that is. Okay. He went to Hollywood soon after, where he shot movies like Color of Night and Deep Impact. Wow. Over which he received a cancer diagnosis and passed away at too young of an age. In the video, Dieter and Thomas were still dressed in the style of their early career, including the Nora necklace, which went through quite a change later. Wow.
There you go. He told us very little about the video, but a lot of history, which still is great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We did look up the artist that he was talking about, the painter.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. He had some, obviously good art, but
and big house, so he was successful, I'm assuming.
It just seems like a haunted house, basically, is what they said.
I mean, it's something.
Thanks. Thank you for responding at all.
Yeah, so, that's awesome.
Cool. Well, we have no drink at all.
Nothing to drink.
And
but we do have scents.
Yeah, so let's lift them up here.
And if you look behind us, you'll see Jared's new display of Tom Fords, and so on behalf of that, I picked two Tom Ford scents.
Did. Yep.
Mine is fucking fabulous.
Mm-hmm. And you've never tried that one?
And that's what it's called. I'm not just describing it. This is what it's called.
Okay.
I've never tried it, no.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I thought we've tried it. But here we go. Boom.
It's on. Let's see.
The easiest part to listen to of the podcast.
Oh, got like a baby powder. That's interesting.
Is it effing fabulous?
Not quite fucking fabulous, but
you'll get it. It took me about 4 wearings before I liked it.
Did it? Okay.
Yep. All right, and mine was Travis picked an oldie discontinued, the Plum Japanese, which is one of my favorites, actually.
Is it? Oh, see, that's way better than mine. That's way better.
They're both good, but this one's easier to like immediately.
Yeah.
And yours takes some time to get some love in.
Well, we'll wait till the end of the podcast, and maybe it'll grow on me.
All right, so did you you enjoy that little surprise I had for you, buddy?
I did. That's very nice. You're always good at getting in contact with people, and
well, it's because I'm the only one that tries. It's not. It's
course.
just I try. Okay. What? Do you have any relationship to the song that we're doing this week?
First time I heard this song, which
wait, we haven't named it,
is Rusted Roots. Send Me on My Way. Rusted Roots is the name of the band. For those of you who don't know, Send Me On Away is the name of the song. Anyway, I remember hearing this in a movie called Matilda. Did you ever watch Matilda?
Never seen
back
it.
in the day?
Never
Okay.
seen it.
Good little kids movie, funny, enjoyed it, but the song was in there, and I loved the song.
Okay.
It's also been in Ice Age and a couple other movies since then.
So we obviously aren't allowed to do our research, but if you click this on YouTube, the first comment is "You're here because of Ice Age or Matilda."
Okay.
So I assumed it was from those movies, but I have no context to this at all.
You never watched Ice Age even?
Never seen either one.
Even that one's more popular than Matilda. But yeah, anyway, that's when I first heard it.
Okay.
But I had never seen the video until one day I just decided to try it out.
So it's more of you just have the movie association.
The
versus
movie association
the song doesn't
with
get you
the
anywhere.
song.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. And I think I just heard it on the radio. Kristen tried to sing it to me. She was like, "Oh yeah, you know that song." I was like, "I don't think I do," and she just yelled,
Send me away.
"Sing it away!" And I was like, "Nope, I don't think I know it." And then I had heard it before, so
Yeah.
that's where we are.
All right. 1994. Directed by Sam Alquist. And side note, it was shot in the Badlands in South Dakota.
Okay, the Badlands.
The Badlands.
Okay.
It looks like the Badlands.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and get my one sentence summation out of the way real early.
Now, gotcha.
Because the Grand Canyon ads in the 90s were crazy.
Yeah, actually, my first thought was Grand Canyon
Yeah.
until I did a little bit of research.
Yeah, it's just like a 90s commercial for the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, fair enough.
Go ahead.
I'll give you mine.
Okay.
This is why they haven't invented smell-o-vision yet.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you imagine what this
I
video
don't
would smell like?
want to. Yeah, that's why we're wearing Tom Ford.
Yes.
Not part of this. Okay.
But yeah, anyway, that's all the. I did look a little bit up on this Sam Alquist guy. And
Yeah.
He's got a few other music videos that he directed. I think the most famous one is probably the Rembrandts, the Friends song from Friends.
Oh, the theme song.
Yeah, he actually did the video for the Rembrandts though, with the cast of Friends in
Okay.
it and everything.
Yeah,
So
sweet. Okay.
that's about it.
That's his claim to fame.
I think so.
Sweet. Fun
So-
fact, guys. This is a big. We can tag friends now.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it.
Okay. Sweet. Well, give us the walkthrough.
Oh, okay. You got a bunch of hippies dancing around and playing instruments in a desert, and then you have a little boy who interacts with a Native American. And it seems to be two completely different scenes in two different places.
Okay. Yes. And for placement, it is like a deserty area.
Yeah, maybe it's just two different seasons.
Okay, that's fine. But just the general placement, like mountainous desert.
Yes.
And it is seemingly the band looks as if they are from that year of the 94.
Yes,
So-
the very hippie 94s.
Yes. So that was all. I just wanted to put us somewhere.
Yeah.
That was all. Okay. They are not really part of the video, like as in they're not participating in the acts. They are playing the instruments and singing.
That's it.
They don't interact with the other two,
No, not at all.
the boy and an Indian.
And the Native American.
Should I say Native American?
I don't know. I don't know if that's the correct
Is it
term or not. I'm
safer?
trying to be as safe as I can.
With this actor portraying an indigenous person.
There you go. That just seems like more of a mouthful.
It was. Well, I really had to reach.
But yeah, so there's your walkthrough.
Thanks.
Yep, you're welcome.
All right, so I'm going to show the camera this. I did the littlest note taking I've ever done for a video. I watched it and I wrote a few things on my phone, and I've watched it a few times. I didn't like stop. I just didn't write a bunch of stuff.
I didn't either, so we can make this one quick.
Fine, fine with me. All right. Damn, do we just go into theories or like?
Sure. Why not? There's
Because
no
I
rules.
feel like we've missed a lot. Because all right, so the kid is walking with this. I'm just gonna say Indian because it's the shortest way to say
Okay,
it.
that's
No
fair
other
enough.
reason.
We have covered our bases and said what we needed to say,
Yeah.
and for the rest of the episode, we're going to say Indian. Don't be offended.
They encounter doorways that are
Yes.
attached to nothing, just door frames and nothing that you can see that is related to them.
Right?
That's just nothing we touched on.
Okay. Yes, but why? Is that going to be part of your theory?
That's theories. I'm just saying,
Because
like
the first one he sees, he's actually riding down the road in a vehicle. It's old,
the lead singer
White.
or the kid.
The kid.
The kid. Okay,
The lead singer's never in a vehicle, is he?
I'm clearing it up for the audience.
Oh.
You can't just say he. There's several people in this.
The little boy, well, he's the only one that interacts with the Doors. So, anyway.
Doors is a band also.
Jim Morrison. We're way off track.
The kid is riding in the car, not with the Indian yet.
No, you don't get to see who's driving, though.
Right, but it's just...
And he sees a door on the side of the road.
Yes.
And then there's one more in the woods somewhere, right? Or in the desert area.
A standing door.
Just a standing door.
Yes. Not a door on the side of the highway.
This is getting out of hand.
I'm not trying to... I think it's all tying into some of my theories.
Okay.
And so I'm not being like... argumentative. I'm just saying, like, they see a door. If you're driving and you see a door, it's probably on the ground.
Right.
And it is not.
It is a standing doorway. Yes.
Okay.
As if to be a portal to another
yes.
dimension.
Or an elaborate prank.
Yes. That too.
Okay.
Whew.
All right.
Let's get into theories. Hit me with one.
Yeah. So the one that we're all going to agree on is that this is a cult.
This is 100% a cult.
Yeah. And they have...
We may disagree on who is the cult leader because me and your wife disagree on that already.
Yeah. Which is fine. They briefly chatted before we started this episode, but no spoilers for anybody. But yeah, this is a little cult band. And I guess this is they've gathered the funds to make a music video, and this was their shot to make some money and get big and try to spread their message into us.
Okay. So, other than that, do you see cult in the video, or are you just saying they look like a cult? Did you tie that to the video, to the little boy?
If you want to with... Okay, not necessarily cult with a little boy. No, I did not.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But I did... I would say that this music video and their style of singing and the vibe of it is hallucinogens. And we watched a live performance, which it switched right into heroin. So... That's,
did you watch the Woodstock one?
We watched the live, and we watched another one of their videos, which is pretty wild. The cave one.
I didn't watch that one.
Oh boy, this is not the one we should have covered.
Is it not?
Okay, but anyway, sorry. No, other than they just are clearly a cult. That's all you put in. Like, it's a cult who did some psychedelics, and this is like your generic idea of a trip, and the best way they were able to execute their vision or mantra or spiritual discipline into a video. That was all.
Okay. I did kind of tie the cult into the little boy.
Okay.
This little boy, when you first see him, he's just regular boy in regular clothes and interacting with this Indian. Mm-hmm. And at 3:02, you see him with wings on.
Yes, the angel wings.
Right. Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming he's dead at that point.
Okay.
So I think he's been lured by whatever this cult is doing.
Okay.
And killed, and this is them celebrating their
sacrifice
of this
offering.
This virgin boy.
Sure. I don't assume he's a virgin. First you're talking shit about the
like
Indian,
12.
and then you say,
Anyway, so that's the way I tied it. But the lead singer is definitely the cult leader.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So I'm gonna piggyback because I didn't put cult, but you did share a similar idea of mine. Did you ever watch Dr. Sleep?
Yes, you made me.
I did.
Yes.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I didn't watch all of it yet.
What do you mean yet? When did you watch it? Ish.
Like a few months ago.
Okay. Do you remember at all how that would tie into this?
No.
Okay, so it's not really spoilers, but Dr. Sleep, there's a band of... They look like carnies more than that, but they siphon off the energy of people who have the shine. Like Danny in The Shining, he can mind read and stuff. It's a power that they live off of. Uh-huh. Well, that cult roams around, and they look for children to siphon energy off of.
Yep.
So I said that this was them, of a different time period than the movie.
Oh, wait. I did finish it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, because they end up at the hotel.
Yes.
At the end of the movie. That's right. Yep.
Okay.
I watched the whole thing.
Okay, well, thanks.
Sorry.
For not knowing if you finished the movie right.
Not a big fan of The Shining anyway.
Oh,
sorry.
No, we can't get into that.
Anyway.
I don't have time. But instead of it being led by the Hat, which was her name,
yes,
the leader, it's led by this guy whose name is Shitbeard.
Perfect. It's so perfect.
That was it.
Matter of fact, I watched the most recent video of them doing this song, and it's more recent. than today, and he has the same beard.
Kept it. And it's this beard, everybody.
It is the exact same beard that you have. Shit beard, yes.
Yeah, but I don't grow it out and think it looks good.
Okay.
I try to keep it down. Like the volume on this song should be.
Wow.
Okay, so I can mark off that one. Dr. Sleep. Got it.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good comparison, Dr. Sleep. And
Yeah.
that does work for the little boy. And so you did come up with a cult theory
but
that involved the little boy.
Would you call them in Dr. Sleep a cult?
Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, absolutely.
So. Okay. Well, then, yeah, I did. Didn't mean to. I just didn't think.
Which
of the
would
word
mean
cult.
that they stole from this video to make that movie.
Stephen King
Yeah.
is a piece of.
No.
Is that what you're live on the
you said
podcast?
it.
Travis said it. Okay.
Okay.
Next, that was just like we just combined like several.
Yeah. But that's as good as it gets, other than the real meaning.
So you have a real.
I'm assuming I have a real meaning. I don't know.
I think I've got one. We'll just jump around this episode because we're not sure how long it's going to be.
No.
What? We discuss it often. We know this is one director, but it's almost as if they had no idea what the other one was shooting.
100% accurate.
Yeah, and so the Indian and the boy are out doing their thing of I don't know, opening doorways into their minds, and then the band is like vibing with the energy of the song, and the other ones are not.
Right. Yeah, it feels like two completely different videos.
Yeah.
Shot by two different cameras.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Different times, like you said, seasons.
Yeah, different seasons, everything's different.
Well, we say that, but I think the band is dressed for, because they're jumping around, they are really cold.
They are.
And they're just pretending they're not.
Yeah. The desert does get cool at night.
Yes.
But it's weird. It is weird that it does feel like two different directors doing two different videos. And putting it all together to try to come up with a theory, that's what makes this so hard. Mm-hmm. Like, if they'd have just stuck with one or the other, well, we wouldn't be doing it if it was one.
Yeah.
If it was the other, we would have a lot more to talk about.
Yeah. I agree. But there are connections aside from cults that tie into the lyrics better, I think, than what we've done so far.
Okay. Hit me.
I know a lot of times you'll hit, like, oh, I have this, but it has nothing to do with lyrics.
Right.
This I don't feel like that happened. I'm gonna hit another silly theory though, but it goes nowhere. So this kid when he was little, so and maybe I don't think that the comments affected me. That first comment of like, hey, you remember this from Matilda or whatever it is,
right?
But the Doors, immediately I was like, it's Monsters Inc.
Sure, because that was going to be one of my
yeah. And so I tried it, and so I think that this kid when he was little was like real little was scared by the monsters, and he is trying to discover how to get to them. He's trying to find the monsters that scared him, and he puts on his wings because that's all he can do to, be something, be a monster,
be his own monster. Yeah.
And the band is the soundtrack for that movie, so it's a soundtrack to a fake movie of this kid trying to find the monsters.
My head hurts. It's a soundtrack.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why it's two different things, because
Okay.
we don't cover often videos that are a part of a movie.
I got you.
But this is that, but for its own movie.
I'm with you now.
Okay.
It took me a second to get there. But the band, the soundtrack, is what is playing
Yes.
in his head or in the background or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's not actually happening.
Right.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Okay.
It's weird.
Okay.
The only problem with that is there's no monsters involved unless the Indian is the monster.
Oh, no, the reference is the doorway. Like if you've
Right.
seen Monsters, Inc., you immediately know what it is.
Yeah.
And so that's the reference. It's inferred there are monsters. It's not me pulling it out of nowhere, because that's what ties it in.
Okay.
The Indian guy,
Yeah, what's his place?
he's heard of monsters. He knows of them, and he knows how to get to them, because even though he was scared the same as everybody else, he has found the doors. Like, he got a hold of one.
He's figured out how to scare him away with face paint and
Sure.
whatever.
It scares them,
Yeah.
and that's what gets him his energy.
I'm with you.
Shitty band. Okay, good. You're saying
Wait, what
something?
was that last comment?
You're the man? That's what I said. I think I said you're the man.
Okay. So I only have one other theory. Okay. It is what I think it is.
Yep.
The band really doesn't play into it at all.
Okay.
It is a vision quest for a young man. And a vision quest, I actually wrote down the definition in case those who don't know what a vision quest is. It is a supernatural experience in which an individual seeks to interact with a guardian spirit, usually an animal, to obtain advice or protection, most typically found among the native people of North and South America, undertaken by young males entering adulthood. So that's all it is.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that would be the real thing, I think.
I think it is. I think it's just a boy going through a vision quest to find protection or whatever it is. The Indian is the spiritual guide.
Absolutely.
And you see at one point, and we actually just saw it, where he kind of wraps him around in his cloak, giving him protection. And then you see him with his wings on. So he has gone through his vision quest and discovered who he wants to be. Now, the only way you can tie it into the band is the young boy is the lead singer of the band, and in his vision quest, he saw that he was going to be the lead singer. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
The lead singer of a hit band.
I'm with that. That fits in as well as anything could.
Yeah.
Really.
Best I could come up with.
Yeah, and I, with any cult, or especially with this band is into psychedelics. I mean,
Sure.
There's no way around it. And so how they do the little flashes, the symbols throughout, and like it's just all that.
So I ended up in a Reddit forum about them for whatever reason, and there was a comment that said, I sold a bunch of weed to these guys to get a ticket to their show.
Good.
Said, and they were fantastic.
I'm sure that was great. That's what the currency should be to see that.
I agree.
All right. This is one of the few videos, maybe only, the first time I watched it, the sound was off.
Oh, okay.
Because I was sneak watching it. Because I was like, I don't have a lot of time today, but I want to at least get my head around it.
Okay.
And it's so much more clear that without the music, these just have nothing to do with each other.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I was like, what? Because them as a band is terrible. Like you said, we wouldn't watch this video.
No.
But if it was just the other one, you'd be like, oh, man.
Yeah, you'd watch
This
it.
is something. But because they're together, it's so much more 1994.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
All right, so you had your real meaning, that what it could be, and I have my real meaning as what it could be.
Okay.
Which I think that this kid is dying.
Okay.
And send me on my way, and reach out your golden hand and send me on my way. He's going into the afterlife. And whatever afterlife that is, he kind of has to open the doorway as you would go toward the light. And so he is being guided by whatever spirit this is, and the band is singing him as they trudge through the different mountainous ranges, and he's following them. They are his guide through purgatory or the spirit realm to his death.
The boy is being escorted through the afterlife by an Indian spirit.
Yeah,
that is one of my notes.
Yeah. And the band is just the song, the chant, because it's the same thing over and over again. There's one chorus and there's one
lyric.
Verse. Yeah. So that's it. So we got the same one there.
Yeah.
Which I again, either your words before that or this one could be the real thing.
Yeah. Either way, it all works. It's just not much more you can do with it. So yeah, I mean that was all my theories though. So I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay, well then we got through theories really quickly. I can go into the maybe song without we'll go into the song.
Okay.
All right. You like the song?
I do like the song.
I don't. But I will say the reason why, and it's not going to be as biased and me turned off to it as quickly as you might think I probably would be normally. It's because the tone of the song and how they get to it is good, but the emotional heights of the song are not achieved by the lyrics. Like, I feel like there's such an excitement and a purity to it, and they clearly believe whatever message they're into, but whatever they're singing about is silly. And you have to be a part of their little clique. It's an inside joke. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a drug reference or an inside joke that they're a part of, but because we're not in the cult, it's just like, y'all are really excited about this thing we don't get.
That's fine. Did you really read into the lyrics? I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily the song or the music that I like. Because the song doesn't mean anything. Like, lyrically, it means nothing. to me. It does to
okay.
them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Obviously, it means something to them. But
Yeah.
the music's pretty cool, in my opinion.
Sure. I don't know. I don't think I read that deep. I didn't try to figure out the song because I could not stand to listen to it again.
You didn't even like the music.
It was just like I think the energy of him singing is good, without me liking any other part of it. And we've talked about it before. Him singing in the video, he's actually singing every time. I think.
Yeah.
It's not lip syncing. He is going for it with the confidence of a man who believes his beard is good.
Maybe that's the only part I do like. I don't know what it is. There's very little I like about it, but I do like some parts of it.
Video or the song?
The song, but I really like the song. When I'm talking about the video now,
Okay.
is how genuine they are. I mean, they're nuts.
Yes. It is a fervor. It's a blind faith in something.
Yes.
Yeah. When they put this video out, there's no way they were like, oh, we lose. They were for sure like, we win everything. We've done it.
It's the best thing ever.
Yeah. We have created, we're going to change the world with this video. That's what they thought.
Yes.
They didn't.
No. Well, they did change the movie world a little bit.
They picked it up on a few soundtracks. I guess that's how they kept going.
Yeah, I think they weren't really popular when this came out. I want to say it was like the highest it reached was top 72 on the charts.
I mean, they charted.
They charted.
They charted. And I don't know. I didn't look into their other videos enough to see. They weren't obviously a big hit.
No,
but to know when it was, like what came first. But the other video was way more intense than this one.
Interesting.
He gets like a more culty, and this one he's happy, like it hasn't gone to negative town.
Yeah,
it kind of does.
Okay.
And the other ones,
I'm interested to watch it now. To go home and watch it.
Yeah,
he definitely gets. You mentioned watching the live version. Did you watch the Woodstock live?
Did not
version?
watch the Woodstock one.
Shaved head.
Mm-hmm. I saw the thumbnail.
Beard's gone. Crazy.
The drugs have gone further.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's a different vibe altogether.
Is it negative?
Kinda, yeah.
Sure. I could see it. It's a cult.
It's cold. Yeah, it's cold. All right, we figured it out. All right. There's so much we could just keep talking nonsense about this, but let's get into the other stuff.
That's what we're here for.
Acting.
I mean, fine, I guess. Like they believe it.
They do believe
that
it.
makes it good.
It does.
I mean, there's nobody I look at and like, oh, they're messing it up. Like, and I'm not even really necessarily uncomfortable watching it. I don't want to be there.
No. No, we wouldn't fit in.
No, I can't be as free as these people are. But boy, they're having a good time and they made something for themselves. So I hope they look back and they're happy about it.
I'm sure they are. But is it even acting? Because this is real. So, well, they are playing to the camera a little bit. All right, we're gonna say acting's okay.
If it's like Schrodinger's cat. Like if you're on camera, you're acting.
Yeah.
To some extent, you are. Because you know a camera's on you.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, they're acting and it's fine.
Okay.
Don't take it away from them.
I
Let them
won't.
have the only thing.
I won't.
What about the child?
I mean, yeah, he's fine.
Yeah,
Literally, he doesn't do enough
Yeah.
to make a difference.
And it's in a little bit of slow motion, so you know you got me.
It is a little slow motion. All right, do they go together?
Hell no.
Absolutely, they go together.
No way.
Yep.
Does the video go with itself? No. It can't. The song is very, like, African, like, tribal-y, and they're not. It doesn't. And plus, like, you know, on my way, when I, like, recognize the song, I was like, oh, boy. It sounds like something in a Lion King soundtrack.
Uh-huh. I think he does that on purpose.
Yeah, because he's a lunatic. It doesn't... No,
which makes it work so much better.
This video should be animated.
It's lunacy. Yeah.
All right, so there you go. They don't go together. What would you change?
They
It's
don't go
animated.
together. Whatever. Good grief.
Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
He always does this. All right, what would you change? You'd make it animated.
Animated. Yeah, everybody. Even if it was they were doing all the same stuff, but it was animated, that would, for some reason, connect them to the other scene better. Because you can make those starker contrasts if something is cartoon.
Okay.
A vibe can shift more seamlessly if you're drawing it.
I agree with that. I would give me the vision quest. I want to see the vision quest.
For the boy?
Yeah.
What does a boy see during a vision quest?
I don't know, but
No,
we
no.
don't get to know.
I want you to tell me.
I've never been through a vision quest.
If you were this boy, this is what we do in this podcast.
This is what you do. You put me on the spot to make up shit
and so
for your own entertainment.
Tell me what this boy's vision quest is. This is what you would change and show.
I don't know. I want the story of the vision
You
quest.
see him with this old Indian man, and he gets wings. What got him from no wings with an Indian to wings with an Indian?
I don't know, but there was self-torture involved and starvation.
That's just normal vision quest.
Yeah, exactly.
Not what he did to get there. What did he see?
I don't know what he saw. Stop.
Can't let me have any fun.
So you can tell me what he saw.
This was your idea. You picked the video. You got to be ready for it all.
What do you want me to tell you he saw?
I want to be surprised. What got him on his way when that golden hand got him? You know what they say about the young?
No.
It's lyrics.
That is the lyrics. I know. I caught it.
Okay, well, I'll just let it off the hook then.
Thank you. All right.
Ridiculous.
Which is better? You're going to say neither.
First, yes, I always have to clarify. But song has to be because this video is... Ugh.
Yeah, song's better.
Okay.
We can agree on that.
Would you music video night with these guys?
Not a chance.
Oh.
Not a single chance.
I was going to say only if I was at their house and I could leave. I don't want them over here.
That's fair.
I'll go hang out with whatever like garage they're sleeping in. But as long as I can get out of there safely and no one's blocked my car in. Because if someone's parked behind me, I'm never leaving.
Just say no.
No.
You can just say no.
I could, but I want you to know why. Why would you?
You're not saying no. You're saying you would as long as you could do it with...
At their house, yeah.
At
But
their house
if it
and
was
get
over here
away.
like what we do, no. But if I could...
If you could run away.
If I had my druthers, if I could do it on my own. All right.
All right, what you got for BS rating?
A one beard trimmer he doesn't know how to use.
Okay. One beard trimmer he doesn't know how to use. And I'm going to give it one missing ukulele.
And somebody's pissed.
Yes.
Somebody's mad it's gone. Yep, I think that's right.
Okay.
Okay, real ratings. I'm going to guess yours first. 5.19.
God, no. I am a 3.29.
Okay, 3.29. All right, mine?
2.18.
3 even.
3 even? Wow.
So I'm just a little lower than you. So the reason I put a 5.19 for you, because I was like, Travis, I feel like this is one of those videos where if you got it, you'd be like, I'm the best. And
Nope.
like really just give yourself a high score for this video, which would be a 5.
That's fair. That is fair. But it's not, no. I did get it, and it's still not there.
Well, so, okay, what puts it at a 3 then for either of us? Because I just kind of gut went with it, but why does it get points at
Well,
all?
I think we already mentioned it. It's 2 different videos.
Mm-hmm. Is that good or bad?
It's not good.
Yeah. So that's hurting it. I'm saying what helped it to get to a 3 even.
Oh, I think it's the song. I really do think it's the song. And I think it is their genuine performance of it.
Okay.
Like they are
Yeah.
having the time of their life
They are.
making this video.
And I think I can agree with that. They're
They're genuine.
Into it. They're into it. And, and watching it, because I did watch it without the sound, and I was like, oh, this seems like a dark video.
Oh.
Like, they are celebratory in a sad time. That's kind of what made me
Fair.
think he died.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have usually when you're watching a video and the band is playing, they're secondary to whatever story is happening, especially if they're singing like this. And so, obviously, the tone of the other is a little sad or a little deep, and they're not. And so I was like, they are singing something somber.
Okay. Man, I could almost see it.
Like, if you just cut them out, the whole other thing is kind of sad.
It is.
It's a
Yeah,
little
the
like-
other video's sad.
It has vibes of I Dream of Rain by Sting.
Man, that almost makes you wonder if they did make another video and they're like, this is too sad. We need to brighten it up some.
Let's put us in it.
Yeah, exactly.
We're pretty happy.
It's kind of what it feels like, right?
Have you seen my ukulele though?
It's gone.
Steve?
Which one's Steve?
I don't know. I didn't see any of them in time to point at one.
Yeah, not fun being put on the spot, is it?
It's that one.
That one?
Yep.
Which one is that?
The drummer. The drummer is Steve.
The drummer is
And he doesn't want to be
Steve.
the drummer. He wanted to be the ukulele, so he took it.
Okay.
And I'm just saying that because the Hawaiian guy with the long hair, he knows he has his own ukulele. He doesn't need yours.
Yeah, he does.
All right. That's all? Question mark?
Scores. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Well, we got through that.
Golly. Oh, fun. Okay. Not the greatest pick ever. I apologize.
That's
but
okay.
you know what? We needed it.
I do think there's something here. It's not like you just picked one where it was just complete nonsense. I will say, though.
Well, this is partly on you.
What's that?
You do have a veto, and you did not use it.
I do. And the reason I didn't is because there is something here that maybe they could tell us better than we got.
Yeah, sure.
But I will say, like, I'm real tired of you picking stuff like this. Like, this non-musical... It was hard, man. And I've seen the list and listened to our list of songs.
Uh-huh.
And you did this to me several times where you have to look up the lyrics to understand anything.
Yeah, okay.
And not cool. So this is me saying it this episode, not cool at all.
Again, partly your fault.
It isn't. I don't know. Okay.
All right, I'm willing to bet now he doesn't use his veto at all this season, and this ends up being completely your fault.
You picked him.
Doesn't matter.
Why
you
is
had
it my
veto,
fault if I
you had
don't
veto
video it?
power.
Veto you.
All right, it's my way of putting it off on you. Okay. What are we doing next?
It is
Maps. Doing maps.
Yeah.
The
yes.
yes.
It's the maps.
Maps by the yes. Go watch it. That will be our next episode.
Yep. We'll try not to get behind. We do.
Oh, we do, but I mean, we have families, we have lives, we have jobs, we have all that going on.
And all this money, we just don't have time to count it from this because of all your liking and subscribing on our social media channels.
Please continue to do that.
Yeah, I had to buy a new rake
For what?
the money that I'm raking in.
Okay.
And a new wheelbarrow.
Gotcha. So please continue to support us by checking us out on all of the socials at Music Video Night Podcast.
Was that at the same time?
Yep. It was close.
We won't do it again. Okay. That's Travis.
That's Jared.
Oh,
Thanks for
soft
listening.
ending. Bye.
Peace.